A rash of recent anti-Semitic incidents in the Triangle is causing concerns that things could escalate, and most of those have occurred on local campuses. Rabbis and leaders in the Jewish community have band together urging that they be heard, and that includes Rabbi Daniel Graber, who shared his concerns when I sat down with him.
That vulnerability and that concern needs to be heard by our leaders.
But Rabbi Daniel Graber with Bethel Synagogue in Durham feels those concerns are not being heard enough. That's why he's joining 18 other rabbis and leaders of the Jewish community in central North Carolina saying just that. The most recent incidents include a number of swastikas found in one of the residence halls at the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics in Durham. Flyers referring to an evil Jewish plot were found at Davis Library, and flyers with anti-Semitic remarks at Hamilton Hall at UNC Chapel Hill.
You know, you walk in the library, it's supposed to be a safe place for you to study and a place where you're supposed to feel like you belong. And you see that can't feel good.
You might recall separate incidents at Duke, including swastikas carved in pumpkins, as well as neo-Nazi stickers and a swastika painted over a mural honoring the 11 people who were killed at a Pittsburgh synagogue.
The shooting at the Tree of Life congregation came from somebody who said, I'm going to act on this. And the concern is that that will happen again.
Rabbi Graber wants more people from the Jewish community at the table, whether it's about basic policy or safety and security. But he also thinks it's important to understand that it's not just Jews who are seeing an increase in hateful behavior.
There have been acts of hatred against Muslims. There have been acts of hatred against gays and lesbians. There have been acts of hatred against minorities, and that goes against everything that this country is for.
And that's a sentiment that's not hard to find on any local campus.
It's really disappointing that people on this campus actually feel that way and act that way towards people. I feel like this is known to be a really liberal campus and accepting of everyone, so when stuff like that happens, it's like, whoa, there's actually people here that are like that.
And Angela, you know, I mentioned the School of Science and Mathematics having an incident as well. A lot of people might not realize that's a school for high school students. So they haven't been out there in the world or matured enough to really be able to process this. So they had a mandatory meeting for everyone on campus to go through what happened, talk about their feelings, and sort of make their way in a capacity to learn something from this.
So important to be educated on issues like this.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Russ, thank you.